you guys? Thank you for tuning in to today's video. So I wanted to create a smoky look, but without it being too harsh. So I decided to also play with the Juvia's Place Rebel Grays palette. There's 4 shades in the palette and I was able to use all 4. I really love how this look turned out. I truly enjoy the grays. I definitely am here for the smoky moment, and I feel like it's not so harsh on the eyes as with using like the black eyeshadows. Not to say that that's a bad look or anything, but I love what I was able to create with this. Obviously not much, but you will see how I achieved this look in today's video. Also, my last video, I did a testing new makeup, and I tried the Beauty Blender Bounce Skin Tint. So I wanted to go ahead and play with that again in today's video. I have been using this off camera and I honestly truly enjoy it. I picked mine up in the shade Tan 3. So personally, I think that this is better than another skin tint that is out there on the market, and I will let you guys know later in the video my thoughts. But please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to just let me know in the comments below what are some other videos that you guys would like to see, some other products. I do have some things on the way. I did pick up the Be Perfect X Stacey Marie Antidote palette. So I definitely want to try that palette out and create some looks with that for you guys. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Bye. Okay, you guys, so I did go ahead and do one eye off camera. I am definitely loving this nice smoky moment, and I am so proud of myself with this eyeliner. But anyway, I did go ahead and jump into the deeper shade first. I picked this up on the Luxie 209 large shader brush, and I kind of ran that color on the outer corner and then kind of took that up into the socket of the eye as well. So now going in with that shade at the top right, it almost looks like a matte shade, but it is not. There is only one matte shade in the palette, but I did use that one since it's not as glittery as the other two, just to kind of clean up those edges and also kind of run that more so in the crease. And I did take that on a Morphe brush. There is no number on this one because it came in one of their little sets on their website. Now for the lid shade, I decided not to cut the crease, but the shade on the top left, I did go ahead and use that one on a fluffier brush, which is also by Morphe. It is the M506, and I took that shade on the lid and just kind of packed that on there. Well, not really packed it on there, but I just kind of blended that shimmer shade. I wanted a nice smooth look. And then I also went back into that deeper shade, and you will see I did go ahead and blend that shimmer shade that's on the lid in with the deeper shade, just to make sure that those colors mesh well together. So I was so scared to do this part on camera because I am not good at applying liner, like the liquid liner. I do feel that this product definitely helped, and it is definitely beginner friendly. I will make sure to have it listed down below. because usually I would need eye tape, or more than likely I would have messed up tremendously. But I approve of this product here. It has worked better for me than a lot of other, liquid gel eyeliners that I do have. So I did have to end up cleaning that up because this is the eye that always tends to get watery, of course. So I'm like, let me gather myself first. Okay, to finish off this eye, I am going to go ahead and pop on the iMovie 3D collection lashes. And the style is 37. Make sure you go to Walmart and pick up some. So I did go ahead and prep the skin off camera. I did go in first with the Pixi Rose Ceramide Cream. You can find this at Target. It is, of course, on the pricier side, but I definitely love it. It is very hydrating. And then also over top, the Hydrating Milky Mist by Pixi, which also has hyaluronic acid and oat. So definitely a good skincare product. For primer, as you can see, I went in with the Marshmallow Primer by NYX. Now, for this skin tint, okay, Beauty Blender. This is their Bounce Skin Tint, and it is a radiant skin tint. So I kind of, dipped out a little bit too much. But honestly, you guys, this product is amazing. As you can see, once it starts blending into the skin, it definitely looks like skin. And I know a lot of people say that so much with their foundations and skin tints. But to be very honest, this is like right now my perfect shade. And again, this is in the shade Tan 3. I 100% prefer this over the Fenty Beauty Eaze. What is it? Eaze Drop Skin Tint. I prefer this over that one. And I know that a lot of people will probably not agree with me, because I know a lot of people are stans for Fenty Beauty. And I love it. I love their glosses. But this skin tint, they didn't come to play. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it there. Okay, so for concealer, I went in with the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer in the shade number 7. And over the weekend, I mixed that in with the Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless 24-Hour Concealer in the shade Light Medium Warm. I honestly do not know. What made me use these two is because they have been sitting in my drawer. They're not that old because I purchased them earlier this year, and I just don't reach for them. But when I say I mix them together and it is so flawless on the skin, I honestly cannot believe how good my under eyes have looked since discovering using these two. And they're not heavy, so honestly, it's not cakey under the eye. For cream bronzer, I went in with the Say Sun Melt Medium Bronzer. As you can see, it's definitely lightweight. It's warm, but it's definitely lightweight. So not as pigmented as I would prefer, like the Anastasia one. This is in the shade Joy. It is definitely more so on the orangier peacher tone that I have been loving. I did pick up the new Color Grain cream blushes. I'm not sure how new those are, but those will definitely be in my next video once I receive them, and a whole bunch of other goodies that I ordered. But I just went ahead and blended that in. As you can see, very pigmented. I honestly probably only needed like one dot of it, But once you put on your powders and once I blended out that concealer, everything blended well together. So for setting powder, I went in with the Makeup Forever. This is their new Ultra HD setting powder. It is matte. It does not feel drying on the face. I do have mine in the shade 3, and I love that I was able to like lift up that lid, because it was hard for me for the powder to come out. So I love being able to just dip directly into the product. Again, it is matte. The under eyes look flawless with this, but it does not feel drying or cakey on the face. So I have definitely been enjoying this product off camera as well. Now for the all over face powder, I went in with my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop mattifying powder. This is in the shade Golden, and I'm just going to take that around the perimeters of my face and also where I put that cream blush and cream contour. For the powder blush today, I am going to go in with Luminoso by Milani, which is a pinky peach tone. These baked blushes from Milani do have a little bit of sheen in them, and you will be able to see that. So typically I love using these because then I don't have to go in with highlighter. I definitely prefer this, more of a sheen on the cheeks, than going in with actual highlighter on the face. Also for bronzer, I did take it back to the Nars, what is it, Laguna bronzer, their matte bronzer. I maybe can count on one hand how many times I have actually used this one. So just kind of picking up a few things that I haven't really used in a long time, which now that I'm rediscovering it again, I'm like, oh, it really is a pretty bronzer. So I'll definitely try to start incorporating this more. As you know, us that love makeup, we buy so much stuff and we forget about it once that new product comes out. And I definitely do not want to keep doing that. I want to start using a lot more of my products. I did go ahead and use that crayon case double-sided brush, which I have also been loving. As you can see, it is thin enough to even do like your nose contour. So I definitely say pick that brush up as well, and I don't think it was no more than $10. So for highlighter, I did go in with this baked highlighter by Juvia's Place. It is their Heroin Glow #1 highlighter. So definitely a pretty gold champagne color. And I feel like you don't get that much product in the packaging. The packaging is definitely way bigger than what you get. But because I don't use highlighter as much, this will definitely last me probably a lot longer. What's up, you guys? So that concludes the video. I do apologize, as I thought I was recording and I was not. So for the lip liner, I went in with NYX Espresso. And then for gloss, I did go in with the Fenty Diamond Milk. Just keeping it very simple. I'm not going anywhere, so I really don't want to waste, you know, my lipstick products or anything like that. For the lower lash line, well, for my lower lash line, I did go ahead and smudge in the darker gray shade, and then I put this shade in the inner corner. For waterline, I went in with the Maybelline Tattoo Studio gel pencil in the shade white, and I did go ahead and use the Morphe Make It Big mascara for the lower lash line. This is not typically a mascara I would like to use for the lower lash line because the wand is so big, but it's what I had in front of me. And then to set the face, I did go back in with the Hydrating Milky Mist by Pixi. This also is just something I had sitting in front of me, not necessarily something that I would use if I know I'm going somewhere. I would use this more so to prep the face. I also usually use this once I wash my face, and just like a mist. If I don't want to use like my Glow Recipe watermelon mist, I'll use this one. So I think the look came out very, very pretty. I love, where is it? I am definitely going to go back to Walmart and pick up some more of these lashes. These are the INV 3D collection, and says style 37. So you should be able to see that. They were what, $3, and they have a nice little moment on the ends, but it's not too big and fluffy. They still feel natural. So I really love these, and I honestly think these would be good if you wear like glasses. I think they would honestly be perfect. I love how the look came out. Again, I wanted to do something different with the wing liner. I will be very honest and say I am not good with wing liner. I cannot do it. I need eye tape in order to, you know, create the look, but I really feel like this helped. The e.l.f. Jet Black liquid liner. So it has like the little brush tip. For some reason, this did what it had to do, and I'm excited about that. Very inexpensive, obviously. It's e.l.f. drugstore. But again, let me know what you guys think of this look. Leave a comment down below. I like the palette for a nice gray smoky look. I would have wished that, you know, maybe it was 2 matte shades, because as you can see, the darker gray is the only matte shade in the palette. Everything else is shimmer. So I think the look came out really well. I did not have to use a like a setting spray to get the shimmers to cooperate, so that was really good. Another thing I did not show you guys as well in the video, I did prep my eyes using, I'm trying to use this, the Milk Hydro Grip Eye Primer, and then I use the shade 2 for Juvia's Place Eye Prime, Eye Prime. This is just too, it's like too oily for me. So what I ended up having to do prior to even going in with shadow, I did go ahead and set my lids. After I primed with these two, I set my lids with my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop mattifying powder, because it would have to me been a slippery mess just going in with shadow over these two. I've used this alone by itself, there was no issue, but this one, like I said, it has like this oily consistency that my lids look like my shadow was gonna slip and slide. So other than that, again, I love it. This new Bounce skin tint by Beauty Blender, please go to Sephora and pick this up. Like, I'm glad I captured me applying that on the video and kind of a little close-up. I think it's really good. I honestly personally prefer this over the Eaze drop by Fenty. Don't come for me, but I really like this. It feels lightweight. I don't feel like I have anything on my face, and for some reason the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer in this Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless Concealer, they pair well together. Like, it really looks good. As far as the Makeup Forever setting powder, I genuinely really like this one. I feel like I want to go pick up shade 2, which is Banana. I have shade 3. But I'm so glad that you can like pop the lid off and actually dig into the powder, because my first review on that, I didn't like how hard it was for me to get the powder out of the little component. But other than that, you guys, that concludes today's video. I hope you all truly enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.